Hey, how's it going, guys? Your boy Marby here. Are at with another matchup here, talking about Fizz mid lane. If you play enough solo ranked, you'll see this matchup often enough. Um, this lane can go both ways. It is a skill matchup, but because LeBlanc is
Welcome to
range
Summoner's
champion,
Rift.
has a fairly safe laning phase compared to Fizz, it should definitely go her way. But anyways, this is a
30
clip
seconds
from
until
the
minions
most recent
spawn.
update that I just finished playing. I think it's a very good example on how to win this matchup. And honestly, one word sums up the entire laning phase. It's patience. Patience will bring the victory home to you. Have this matchup right here. A lot of times, people want to get ahead and snowball early, but sometimes the best thing to do is wait until your opponent
Minions
makes
have
a mistake,
spawned.
and we're going to be going through this lane. It was a fairly quick game, and once Fizz gets ahead in this lane, it's pretty much over. Nothing much that LeBlanc can do in the lane. So, without saying much more, we're gonna go through and analyze this gameplay and probably talk about what we could have done differently and what they could have done differently to survive. Definitely. So here we go. Laning phase is fairly simple. You're going to be waiting most of the time. My mistake here was I tried to get that electric clock off there. Got fairly lucky that she did catch a little bit of minion force to corruption, but definitely like she overhealed there. I would have used it lower, like around this health that I'm at if I had corruption potion. So I'm forced to pop a potion here. My mistake here was getting a little too eager. Definitely had an idea what she was doing. She has most of the control just because she's able to control the wave more efficiently than I am. So get my W here, and also you're unaware if you're just picking up Fizz. Most games you're gonna be maxing. Your E, which is your playful trickster. Very, very good, very powerful
First blood.
ability. But there's an exception to that. When you get a matchup with someone who is very mobile, or for example, a melee matchup, definitely want to max your W first. So we get her there. She makes a little bit of a mistake. We're gonna play that back. See what happens here when we do that. She not giving me a lot of respect, so end up getting her low here with that poke. Because once Fizz hits level 3 or even level 2, there's a lot of kill potential in the lane. Here I hit 3 and I pretty much all in her, zone her off from a little bit of experience here. Really wants that cannon experience, but there we go. We get her. The melee range there was a little bit questionable, but I'm pretty sure game coding, the W has a little bit of an extended range, so she is in my range. You'll see how that feels once you learn how to play Fizz, or once you play Fizz more. And my bot lane gets a double kill there. Everything's looking really nice. Been denied a lot of experience. Been denied. Pretty much, I've shut her down. It's pretty much the game here. Like I said, once Fizz gets rolling, it's over. So I get a Dark Seal and an Amplifying Tone for that trading power. So right now I am pretty strong. Came back with a fairy ring or whatever the hell this is, a fairy charm. Not too sure why. Did not really see her build at all. But we'll see. You'll see what this does to her. I feel like she would have been better off getting a Thorin's ring if she could afford it. But I'm pretty sure I sent her back with almost no gold. So I have full control of this lane, and I just walk away from that. And I have free creeps or minions farm here. Pretty sure I thought I hit her there. There was like a little animation, but it didn't register for some reason. Yeah, we pretty much get her here again. There's not much you can... And you didn't know, you can dive so easily. If you leave a couple minions like behind you like that, you can always queue back out. Power range. So yeah, we just clean up these minions here, push the wave. We have a sizable lead right now. Very sizable. Go back. I believe I pick up called X-Tech Revolver. Adds a little bit of more damage. Pretty nice for trading on. And we're gonna go for the Proto Belt Rush just to ensure that we're a lot tankier. Have a little bit of skill potential with our active. I do recall a little bit of mistakes were made here. Nami was trying to get... So just for... I'm gonna replay this lesson's sake here. Nami makes the mistake of trying to contest this scuttle. This scuttle is not worth 400, 300, whatever Nami is worth. It's not worth it to die here. I think she uses her flash as well. It's just not worth it these days. You supports out there watching this, and even mid lane, if you're trying to deny the scuttle, make sure your team has your back. And don't get yourself pinched with that. A lot of times, you will pretty much die because the team is able to collapse quicker than you. So, like thinking about the gold value there, definitely that death plus summoners burnt is not worth it. Luckily, they weren't able to utilize them. That advantage to them. And I did the right thing here. I saw that she was roaming, so I did push in mid lane. I'm trying to get that tower damage. Here, I have an idea that they're doing dragon, so I start making the roam and try to threaten them. And they know that I'm really strong right now, and I have my ultimate. LeBlanc does not. It's nowhere to be seen. So they do the right thing and back off. Get her here again. Pretty much. Oh no, I don't get her here. She gets away. Very low health. Almost got her there. He's pinging my subs, but I'm still slippery. It's very hard for Skarner to, or in fact, most junglers that don't have a point and click seat, it's very hard to gank Fizz. He's just way too mobile. The playful trickster is just too good. It's good for repositioning. It's good for avoiding the ganks. Has a lot of all-in kill potential. So I have to say, it's the crazy part is Fizz used to be a lot stronger than this. But if you know how to play him, you can definitely play him well, and you can win a lot of games with him. So I know Skarner's bot lane. I start making here. So I'm poking her slowly, waiting for her to overextend or make a mistake. And I bait out her W here. I pretend that I'm going in, stay still, and Q in, just like that. Very easy. I know she's under a lot of pressure to play well and outperform me, especially under tower. It's very risky. You can lose, as you can see, I'm worth like 450 gold. Very easy to make a mistake and lose that. Skarner, on the other hand, made the mistake of staying bot lane a little too long. They got nothing much out of that. So he could have came mid lane and killed me, but because he's staying bot lane for so long, that was a relatively safe dive. Back here, and I'm pretty sure I pick up a Sheen. And because I've maxed my W, that actually makes me very, very strong melee trades. Pretty sure she does pick up some kills here. Not sure if not here. There's another time she tries to roam. She does the right thing because she can't stay in the lane. She has to make the roams in order to get the kills. And I keep the lane frozen here so I can see where she is on them. Because honestly, it's frozen. She's not gonna get any minions as long as the wave is around here. Just around here, there's nothing that she can do. So the most sensible thing for her to do is make the roam top lane, and yes, to get the kill here, because that's that's the move that makes the most sense. So I see she's up top, I start pushing in, and I get myself some turret plates. But she's very disrespectful. She gets a double buff and thinks she's afraid of me. It's a big no-no. Just like that. You see how much damage that was? I'm just too fed. She can't deal with me in lane. So her dying to me like that makes absolutely zero sense to. Not the greatest. How do I say that? Not the smartest thing in the world to do. Like, why would you walk up in front of me? Let's replay that again. Like, she definitely could have walked around here, and just collected the experience. Because she put this up in front of me like this, bad. And it's very safe for me to dive like that, especially being outside of the turret range. I guess what I'm trying to show you guys is how to maintain a gold lead when you get it on your opponent, and how to keep pushing your advantage. So right here, I've picked up at least 500 gold from the turret plating, the LeBlanc kill, and minions in between everything. She is again. But I'm not sure where Skarner is at this point, so I do play a little bit off. Just cause I know I'm worth 650 gold. It's not really worth it to die at this point and get her back in the game. Because it takes a little bit of time to build a sizable lead, but just like that, because of the new bounty distribution, it's very easy to lose the lead as well. So the game definitely encourages people to end early. Just like that. Almost, I would have got her there if I had my ultimate. Wanted to get her off tower and go for this. There's nowhere for her to go, really. Let him try to clean up. So everyone on my team is actually super ahead of this. If your jungle's making moves like this as well, just try to support your jungle. Be close enough to help, but also don't put yourself at too much risk if they are overextending. Also, you kind of avoid getting flamed out a lot that way. So, you know. I see Skarner making his way bot lane. I keep pushing. Just knowing where the enemy jungler is such an important aspect of the game. Because it lets you make decisions that make the most sense. It allows you to make high reward decisions with very low risk because you're aware of where the jump. And I also stuttered a lot there. Sorry, guys. And as you can see, I have basically pretty much doubled my lane. Yes. So she's been denied that many minions. That's a lot of gold. That's probably the equivalent of 3 kills gold, plus the 3 kills and 1 assist I already have on top of it. And I had first tower gold. they start making their moves here, and I try my best to clean up. Boom, she's gone. Get the flash out there. And at this point, it's just knowing when to dodge her Q, so I know she's about to shoot it, move up there, and it's done. Just to let you guys know as well, I'm not a professional or anything like that, but this is at a decent elo. It's about plat 3, plat 2 at this point in time. We are trying to climb the diamond. It's been a little hard though, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of hit a cold streak with my games recently. But this is on the newest patch, 9 point whatever. Can't believe we're on patch 9 point something now. It's been about 6 years since I started playing League. Probably closer to 5, closer to 6, in between somewhere in there. And also, when you have a lead this big and you see the enemy ADCs and everything at the bottom like this, it makes sense to, you know, keep them down lower. And right before I die, I just send up the shark, and she's dead. So it's not really worth it in that point. I don't know who got me. It was Kaisa. I kind of gave her 800 gold there. So she's at this point in time ahead of my ADC in gold because of that shutdown. But my ADC got to live and basically ate up all that experience. So she's strong in her own right. Pick up the proto belt and my boots here and get through it. Because LeBlanc and I are going to be involved in a lot of short trading, rush my Lich Bane, make my combos that much stronger. If I was facing, for example, Zed or Yasuo, I would have had arm guard first, or if she was ahead, I would have finished my Zhonya's first, or perhaps finish the Banshee's Veil, depending on how their team comp was looking. But because my whole entire team is ahead at this point and I've dominated the lane, I'm able to build more for these 1v1 situations with the Lich Bane. I don't think the game lasts long enough at this point. The game lasts long enough here. My entire build, I think the game was about 20 minutes or so. So yeah, Yasuo was a little deep there, and I see that I'm worth 600 gold again. Make my way out. I'm not looking to overstay. League of Legends isn't about the kills. It's about, you know, blowing this red shiny thing up. You know, it's not smart to trying to kill the opponent, especially when all of them are down. Like, you want to put yourself in the best position to win. So overextending and staying for too long is not a good idea. I feel like that's common sense, but a lot of times the more you play League of Legends, the more you'll start seeing it in your games. A lot of people, I feel like, don't understand that. They are super fed and they just keep continuing to, you know, they just keep continuing to keep going for kills. Not often. Oh, motherfuckers grabbed my ass there. I almost died, I'm not gonna lie. I used to hate Skarner when I started playing League of Legends just because it was so strong with that ultimate. It's literally like gifting your entire team a champion to farm up. But yeah, ideally, I'm not sure why for bot lane, or I think we're trying to siege for the star. The ideal thing here would have been to back, get some pink wards, and you know, get ready for that Baron that's about to pop up in 2 minutes. So I think that's what we start doing here. It's a little boring here for. I'm actually waiting for. We're gonna switch over to what someone else is doing. During vision, honestly, vision control is so important. uh, in this game, the legend, because like just because everything revolves around information, and the more you know where everyone is, the more information you have, and the more informed your decisions will be. Yeah, so here, I guess he's allowed to just because he's so fed, but in a normal game, I feel like in a higher ranked game, definitely the other team should have utilized, should have took advantage of the fact that Yasuo was overextending there. And it just because it's so easy to see and shut down Yasuo. And so yeah, they make the mistake of all backing up there. I think that allows us to open up the map and acquire the Baron. Skarner dies as well. So at this point, it's pretty much game. We're just trying to, you know, just trying to end the game at this point. And yeah, another thing that I didn't really talk about much is the ability to split push because of the Lich Bane. It makes you very strong for tower killing. It's just all around an amazing item. It's a must build item for Fizz. There's no way around it. Also, while we're just killing time here and just watching the rest of the outcome of this, I want to talk about my ideas for future videos. I definitely am considering making a series of videos called, like, you know, Real Talk Thursdays, where we talk about different things, just topics in general. I really want to talk about, you know, things like toxic. I'm a Filipino, so like toxic Filipino culture, or, you know, the idea of, sure, many people probably have an idea or have experienced this, but like that feeling of obligation towards parents sacrifice so much for you. I'm definitely going to be making videos pertaining to those topics very soon. Also, I'm going to be doing a couple vlogs, maybe some mukbangs as well, but getting back into the routine of going to the gym. I'm not gonna lie, being injured and having injuries and stuff has really affected my motivation. Hasn't been the same since I popped my shoulder in February. It's just been very difficult to that. Not gonna lie, it's been a struggle. I'm trying, but it could definitely be better. But yeah, back to the game. I make the pick here just to scare everyone off. It's just too easy when you're fed on Fizz. I didn't need to flash there, but I flashed just in case. Better to, you know, give up your flash and not die than to give up 300 gold plus your flash, plus a late flash if you give up your flash later and then dying anyways. A lot of people don't realize that. That's pretty much the game here. And just like that, the game is over. So it's nice, you know, getting a strong team for once. Very good. I enjoyed that. And I enjoyed playing that game. You know, no complaints here. I don't know why I just keep stuttering for some reason. I definitely don't usually suffer from some whatever reason while recording this I've been stuttering, so you know. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys, and hopefully see you guys around. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you have any questions pertaining to the gameplay or just in general, feel free to comment below, and I hope you guys have an excellent day. Thank you.